Let's talk about something crucial: preventing no-shows. We all know how disruptive they are to our daily flow, not to mention the impact on our revenue and overall efficiency. So let's discuss how we can minimize them and keep our schedule running smoothly, and how AI can really help us do that. Think of your schedule as your lifeline. When a patient doesn't show up, it's like seeing a part of that lifeline go to waste. We need to protect and optimize it, and that's where AI tools can make a huge difference. The impact of no-shows. It's important we understand the full impact. No-shows mean lost revenue, wasted time for our team, and big headaches when it comes to rescheduling. AI can help us analyze our data, show us exactly where we're losing out, and reveal any patterns we need to address. Communication is key. Good communication is our best defense. Clear reminders and confirmations are essential. With AI, we can automate and personalize these communications, making them more effective and less of a burden on our staff. Deposits for committed treatments. For those larger, more involved treatments, we should seriously consider a deposit. It acts as a commitment and a deterrent against no-shows. Policy clarity. We need to make sure our no-show and cancellation policy is crystal clear. Patients need to understand what we expect and what the consequences are if they disregard our policies. Here are some specific strategies for preventing no-shows. Appointment confirmation. Multiple reminders. We should send multiple reminders. AI can help us figure out the best times and methods, calls and texts for each individual patient. Timing is important. AI algorithms can predict the optimal reminder schedules based on patient history. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Confirmation response. Let's leverage AI-powered chatbots to automate confirmation responses. This will free up our front desk staff significantly. Deposits for committed treatments. For larger procedures. For those bigger, more time-consuming procedures, a deposit should be a standard practice. Deposit is commitment. We need to clearly explain that the deposit secures their appointment time and shows their commitment. No-show fee. It needs to be clear that the deposit may be used as a no-show fee if they don't cancel within the specified timeframe. Clear no-show/cancellation policy. Written policy. We already have a written policy, but let's make sure it's easily accessible and understood. Inform patients. Everyone needs to be aware of this policy. We need to reiterate it during the first appointment and in-appointment reminders. Consequences? The consequences, like fees or prepayment, must be clearly outlined. Personalized communication. Personal touch. Let's use AI to personalize our reminders based on patient preferences and history. It makes a real difference. Empathy and understanding. AI can help us craft messages that are empathetic but still clear about the policy. Schedule optimization. Short notice availability. We need to keep a waiting list. AI can automatically match patients on that list with newly available slots. Buffer time. AI can analyze our data to suggest the optimal buffer times in the schedule. Track no-shows. Record keeping. AI can automatically record and analyze no-show data, so we can identify trends quickly. Follow-up. AI can flag patients with a history of no-shows, allowing us to follow up and reinforce our policies. Utilize technology. Automated reminders. We need to use software that sends automated reminders. AI can optimize these reminders for maximum effectiveness. Online booking. Let's push for online booking. AI can predict no-shows and help us manage the schedule more efficiently. Explain the impact. Educate patients. We need to help patients understand the impact of no-shows. AI can provide the data to show them. Respect for time. It's about respect for everyone's time. Their appointment time is reserved for them, and a no-show affects us all. Deposits. As we know, deposits are a powerful tool, but we need to strike a balance. We want commitment, but we don't want to deter new patients. Explain clearly. If we require a deposit, we need to be transparent about why and how it works. Flexibility. Let's be flexible, especially for first-time patients or emergencies. In summary, preventing no-shows is about clear communication, enforcing our policy, and showing respect for everyone's time. AI can help us with all of this by giving us data-driven insights, automating tasks, and personalizing our interactions. This will lead to a more reliable schedule and fewer no-shows.
Is there anything worse than watching your schedule fall apart? You worked so hard to prep your schedule, to confirm your appointments, you verified the insurance, and your patient still didn't show, or they canceled at the last minute. This affects the entire office, not just the doctor. You miss goals, morale deflates, and momentum halts. Often I had to make the decision to send staff home early or have them work adjusted hours to compensate. The decision to collect pre-appointment deposits was instated and adjusted and enforced. Patients did not like it because it was new. The human side of me granted patients grace when they missed for reasons beyond their control. The point is, I would have loved a tool to help me determine a patient's likelihood of showing up. With a tool like this, I would have been able to combat these inevitable days. I could have made the most productive schedule possible in spite of the uncontrollable factors. It is truly a magic wand for practice success and productivity.
How Jaza AI can help. This isn't a simple issue, but we can tackle it effectively. We need clear policies, great communication, and a patient-centric approach. And with Jaza AI, we have a powerful partner. It leverages advanced AI to automate and optimize so much for us. Here's how Jaza AI can specifically support our office. No-show predictor. Jaza AI's no-show predictor analyzes data to identify high-risk patients, so we can intervene proactively. Intelligent reminders. Jaza AI uses predictive analytics to determine the best time and method for reminders. Personalized communication. Our AI personalizes messages based on patient history and preferences. Jaza AI can also add your office's specific no-show late policy to the patient communication. Automated confirmations. Jaza AI automates confirmation responses, saving our team so much time. Data-driven insights. We get detailed analytics on no-show trends. Schedule optimization. Jaza AI predicts potential cancellations and helps manage our waiting list. By integrating Jaza AI, we can seriously improve our no-show prevention game. It allows us to work smarter, leading to a more efficient, profitable, and patient-friendly practice. With Jaza AI, particularly the no-show predictor, we can turn no-shows from a constant headache into a smooth, automated, and feasible process. This means we can focus on what really matters, taking great care of our patients.